for tuning in. .2K Sports. We've got some, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Phoenix, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the 5. Murray. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now Booker puts up a deep 3. Out to KD. Booker outside. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Murray. Jones with it. He's picked up by KD. Jones against KD. Here's Messi. And that one is stuffed right through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Durant with a wide open look. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Messi. Throws it up high.
Murray has the ball in his hands. His teammates know that they got to stay ready because he's looking to set him up.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Booker dishes to Dunn. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Booker. Takes the 3. No good there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Pass to Jones. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Murray. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Murray. They set the screen. No good from outside. Phoenix is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The 3 from KD. Messi grabs the rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Booker looking around. KD finds Booker. Out to KD. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length makes him so dangerous.
Williamson is screen on Booker for 3. Murray, and he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 8 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Durant. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Messi. And that one drops. 6 points for him. Booker outside. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the 3 side. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Clock at 6. Booker in the post. Murray on him. Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Took him no time at all on that one.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
Booker inside. He's covered by Murray. Williamson against Dunn. It's tipped. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
An effective two-way threat. I love whenever Jones uses his defense to generate his offense.
Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Booker. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And Jones with the stuff.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Murray against Booker. Left side Durant. Shot to stop the run. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Booker against Murray. Takes a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Suns trail by 11. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The Suns have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Beal, the pass to Dunn. Williamson against KD. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They've picked up 11 straight. Murray looking around. The shake. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Launches a 3. A new 14 for the Suns. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Durant, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Murray, the pass to Williamson.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless. Just
He got it to go.
patient.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Hawkins is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Bruce Brown. Knocks down the 3-ball. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Hawkins kicks to McCollum. Here's Olynyk. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Olynyk's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans. Now here's Jones. to Bull. Misses from close range.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
That one good for 2. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pelicans leading by 15. And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. They could use a bucket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That free throw good from Allen.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Brown, right side. Stolen by Jones. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Bull, a screen on McCollum. Jones dishes to Allen.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Plumlee sets the pick for Allen. A 3-ball. Doesn't go for him. New Orleans leading by 14. And again, no good by New Orleans. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Plumlee, the pass to Bull. Buries it from 3-point range. Bull's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Olynyk has the open look, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Jones kicks to Plumlee, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bull. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Kicks it out to Jones. And McCollum with the block.
Pelicans ball.
New Orleans leading by 14. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Suns have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Floats one, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Jones against McCollum. Pass to Olynyk, stolen by Allen. Bull with it. And the dunk by Bull.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And so it's New Orleans going into the break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Booker. Booker hammers it down.
And Booker now in attack mode. That's the kind of hard-charging approach he needs to have to get points on the board.
There's the pick for 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Dunn. Suns trail by 8. Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
For 3, Murray. There's Messi. Goes back up. Murray against Booker. It's Durant on the wing. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Yeah, not going to get over on KD here. If you give him a chance to attack the basket, he'll be at the rim.
Murray against Booker. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
The drive by Booker. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Jones with the screen on Booker. Nice move. Murray the pass to Jones. The three-pointer no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Murray up on top, defended by Booker. And it's Murray penetrating.
And you have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
Outside Durant. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And then Durant with the jam.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Down low, here's Messi. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Messi, great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Richards finds Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Williamson, the pass to Murray. Williamson with a screen from Murray. Floats it up for Williamson.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Booker inside. Murray on him. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Murray against Durant. Williamson outside. And he lobs it toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And stolen by Murray. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Suns. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Murray. From deep three-point territory. Missed. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
Starting group for Portland.
Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Then there's Sharp, then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the 2. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol, and it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. Sharp with it, Durant covering, and certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous.
Oh, wow! Incredible! The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. And he misses his first shot.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside Sharp to the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Pass to Dunn. Good chance here for Booker. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Ayton finds Sharp. From deep. Sinks the tray. Sharp's got 5.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Screen by Durant. On the wing, Durant fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Sharp against Booker. Sharp goes in, and he goes in for the dunk.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Outside Durant. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Here's Sharp. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Beal to pass to Booker. No good on the 3. Portland leading by 9. Here's Sharp. Outside for Grant. Avdia, screen on Beal. Grant, Avdia outside. Shot clock at 6. Sharp against Bol. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Durant for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Now Portland with it. They're on a 15-4 run. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. It's Sharp on the wing. Booker defending. Booker against Sharp. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Oh, no good. Outside Sharp. Off the mark there with a three. It could go. Oh, yes! It's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. What a hit.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3 slot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. To the left side wing. Oh, no good. Trailblazers lead by 11. Outside Sharp. Knocks down the triple. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp. Has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Booker, the pass to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Give him 8. 5 to shoot. Back to Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Sharp goes in. And here's Grant from the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Down by 12. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Beal against Sharp. The kick to Durant. Releases. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Grant the screen. On the wing, Grant launches it. Pure from three-point range.
Three-point field goal.
And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Defensive foul.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Booker. 11 points in the game. Pass to Dunn. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Sharp goes in. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant with it. He's covered by Grant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Here's Sharp. Oh, hey! How about that? And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just amazing that he could come up with that move.
Tremendous creativity, Grant. That's next level right there.
That has got to be deflating for the defense. He's just showing them up right now, guys.
Up top, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trailblazers lead by 8. Pass to Kamari. Launches a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Booker. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game here. 5 ticks left in the first half of this one. They set the screen. And so it's Portland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Matisse Thybulle, Scoot Henderson out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Walker in at the 4 slot.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 5-point game. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul.
Henderson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Allen. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Screen by O'Neal. Jones, the pass to O'Neal. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Walker sets a screen, and it's Simons penetrating, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Outside Jones. Outside O'Neal. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Thibault. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 4. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
For the lead. They get it back. Here's Richards. And out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Outside Walker. Here's O'Neal. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Pass to Richards. And here's O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Richards. And the Suns lead by 2.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Lee, the pass to Jones. Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Richards. Just 5 on the clock. Back to O'Neal. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the third team foul.
At the line for Phoenix,
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot. Oh.
Allen drives. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Lee on the wing, defended by Henderson. Lee, the pass to Richards. On the wing, Jones. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside Walker, puts up a 3. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. Walker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Richards. Jones against Simons. The 3 is up. Walker pulls down the board. Trailblazers lead by 3. Here's Henderson. Count it. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Outside O'Neal. He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one.
Walker, first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And Portland has possession. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Sharp. Here he goes. And that's not going to go. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Portland ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol Bol, and it's done in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
First team foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
It's Avdia on the wing. Ayton, the screen on Beal. Gets the three to fall.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
The kick to Durant. Pass to Bol. Outside Booker. Now Durant. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Over Grant. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Pass to Kamari. The three. Bol grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Oh, KD! Filthy!
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Sharp passes to Graham. And Booker pulls it down.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Ayton passes to Sharp. Back to Ayton. To the paint. Sharp against Bol. The shake. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bol.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Both shots good from the strike. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Left side Booker. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Durant the screen. Three-pointer Sharp. Portland again missing. Phoenix leading by 3. Right wing. The kick to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
They're at the screen. Here's Avdia. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Here's Dunn. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 6.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
And he gets the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Booker finds Beal. Back to Booker. Outside Bull. Right side Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Grab the screen. Here's Kamare. The money.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Durant inside. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Durant for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Booker goes in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game. So it's Portland now. Grant with a screen on Beal. Pass to Ayton.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Timeout called, Portland. They're losing by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
It's gonna be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Give it up for your son. Break that through.
Avdia from outside. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Avdia from outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard position. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And he slams it one-handed.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Clock at 6. Sharpe against Jones. From outside the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
For 3, Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Sinks the triple.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Here's Grant. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And it's Ayton missing. Pelicans leading by 5. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
A shot by Messi, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Sharpe has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Mr. Williamson. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Kamare. He's covered by Murray. Grant with a screen on Murray. Grant outside. The 3. Offensive rebound. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A floater. Rebounded by Kamare.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Grant with a screen on Jones. Murray against Sharpe. Ayton a screen. Sharpe against Murray. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And when you run pick and roll with Grant, you have to respect his jumpers. So that really opens things up for Jared.
Dan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
There's the drive. Back to Sharp. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Here's Murray. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. He has 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's 8. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 5. It's the NBA. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's Sharp missing. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Jones. The layup off target. And here are the Blazers. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they committed to.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 8. Right side, Avdia. Jones against Sharp. Kicks it out to Grant. From the arc. Kept alive. Here's Avdia. Sharp against Jones. Ayton a screen on Jones. Short. That's good. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Here's Murray. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Sharp. Here's Murray, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
And it's Avdia off the drive. Jones, the pass to Murray. For the three. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Ayton. Outside, Avdia. Grant sets a screen for Avdia. Floats it up for Grant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A wing who can elevate, get Grant the ball anywhere close to the rim, and he knows what to do with it.
Williamson with a screen from Murray. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Ayton. Tries again. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 6 rebounds in the game. The rebound by Sharp.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
New Orleans making a switch here. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Lets the 3 fly. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Here's Murray. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Kamare. He's covered by Murray. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And stolen by Ayton. Now Sharp. A floater. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Jabari Walker is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Simons in at the point. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill. Even in youth basketball, I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Williams, a screen on Brown. Thybulle, the pass to Williams, and taken away by Brown. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Latrey drills the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time he checked the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Walker a screen on McCollum. Thibault kicks to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Williams sets a screen for Simons. And it's off from three-point range. And a fast breakdown for the Pelicans. Here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Williams a screen on Brown. Pass to Williams. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. McCollum with the ball. Williams picks him up. Back to McCollum. Jacks up a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Trailblazers trail by 12. And Simons wide open. He'll fire on the three off target. New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Stan, you know this. Every team wants those 3-and-D wing types. This Pelicans team is loaded with them.
Yeah, Kevin, they love those type of guys. Long, athletic guys who can defend, and they either come in being able to shoot the three, or they develop them into three-point shooters, and it shows in the numbers. Last year, they were 4th in three-point percentage, 7th in defensive rating. Those are key metrics.
Williams with the steal. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on, but they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Olynyk with it. He's picked up by Walker, and Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. They set the pick, and a wide open look for McCollum. No good on the three. Trailblazers trail by 10. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're led by as many as 14 points. Here's McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 6.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Here's Williams. Pelicans pull it in. McCollum outside. And that one, good. He's got 8. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
6 seconds left to play here in the third. Murray finds Jones. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 14-point lead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pelicans leading by 14. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
This is a shot Murray has down. He is such a graceful touch there on the floater.
Pass to Ayton. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Pelicans shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Grant for 3. It's good from long range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to Messi. Back to Murray. The 3. Drills it from outside. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No good from Grant. New Orleans has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And Williamson throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Pass to Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Here's Murray. Williamson with a screen for Murray. There's the triple. Here's Messi.
Remaining in the game.
Murray right side. Williamson with a screen for Murray. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nice decision by Murray, choosing to move the ball to the open guy off the pick and roll.
Here's Sharp. Oh, good on the triple. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's Murray with the jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Fires from way outside. Off on that one. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. So...
Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports. As we get set. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol. And it's done in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center position, filling out the middle. Points will come at a premium tonight, Richard. These are two of the stingiest defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
Here's Murray, following the score by Phoenix. And there's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Booker against Murray. Right side Booker. Durant for 3. Bol, pass to Booker. Over to the wing. Now here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so it's Phoenix with it after the basket by New Orleans. Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. The 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
And there's a pick. Murray for 3. Bol grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Durant looking around, back to Bol, and finished off by Bol.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And stolen by Booker. Bol with it, he's picked up by Jones. Here's Booker. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Murray from outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Murray against Booker. Right side Bull. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Bull's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Murray. Murray is double. Pass to Jones. Rebounded by Dunn.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
It's Booker on the wing. Back to Beal. Durant with it. Clock at 6. And here's Booker. Durant with a screen on Jones. The Suns need to get off a shot. The three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Murray. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Such a crafty finisher. Murray is good at sizing up defenses and then just crushing them with that floater.
And Bull, here we go. Got it. He's got 7. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Murray. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Beal, the pass to Bull. Stolen. Oh, deflected. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Dunn. No made baskets yet. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Durant, the pass to Bull. And the three-pointer goes.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Bull. He's been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter, and don't go far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court right now for the Suns, Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Bull out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the 3. Booker, the pass to Durant. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Pulls it from the top of the key. That one falls. Murray's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Booker, the pass to Dunn. No good on the triple. New Orleans is shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Dunn outside. That's tipped. All alone on the break. Here's Murray. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. 11 points in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Yeah, good point. Thanks, Allie. Booker surveying the D. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Booker. Pass to Durant. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And the bucket is good. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Up top Dunn. Back to Durant. Durant owning the inside.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Murray finds Williamson. Oh, Booker with a block. They recover it. Back to Murray. To the inside. On the wing, Murray. Second chance shot. And it's New Orleans with another.
I love what we're seeing out of Murray tonight. He knows he's got the hot hand calling his own number.
Booker, the pass to Dunn. Durant with a screen on Williamson. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Here's Murray. Here's Misi. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Bowl. Jones grabs the board. The Pelicans lead by 5. Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Jones from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Puts it up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Murray with it. He's got 16. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Pass to Booker. And so it's New Orleans earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Bruce Brown is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Hawkins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Lee. For three, O'Neal. That shot off the mark. Here's Brown. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 10. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. Hits the trifecta. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's McCollum. And that one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Here's O'Neal. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Jones, the pass to Allen. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now the Pelicans in transition. There's McCollum with the three. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 7. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Lee. That three's off the mark. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. For three, McCollum sinks it from distance. McCollum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Jones. And rejected. Now the Pelicans in transition. And the jam by Brown.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Jones, the pass to Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
O'Neal on the wing. Shot clock at 3. On the take. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Good work there as it goes.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
McCollum against Jones. They set a pick. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Unable to get that one. Suns trail by 11. O'Neal with it. McCollum covering. Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Allen's got 7 points for the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
For three, McCollum. The Suns clear it. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Olynyk. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Olynyk's got 5 points. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Screen by O'Neal. Jones, the pass to O'Neal. No good with a layup. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. New Orleans shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Left side Murray with one on the clock. And no good. And so it's New Orleans. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol, and it's done in at the three. New Orleans leading by 11. He goes up. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
I mean, he moves so well for a guy his size. Zion's ability to run and finish in transition is incredible.
Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Murray. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Beal attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So sudden on the drive, Beal loves to get one step ahead of the defense.
Booker against Murray. Williamson with a screen on Booker. Murray for three, and count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Devin Booker, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Murray from outside. And another three for New Orleans.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here's Durant. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. It's stolen by Dunn. Here we go, one-on-one. Booker cashing in on the fast break.
Nice finish in the open floor. Booker loves leaking out and attacking.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Outside Booker. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 8 now. Murray deciding where to go with it. They set the pick. Takes the three. Rebounded by Dunn. Suns trail by 12. Here's Durant. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the middle. It's stolen by Dunn. It's Booker on the wing. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
New Orleans leading by 9. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
New Orleans has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Dunn with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker throws it down.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Suns trail by 10. Beal surveying the D. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Williamson with a screen on Booker. Murray against Booker. Here's Misi outside Murray. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer off the mark.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Durant with a screen on Murray. The kick to Durant. Jacks up a 3. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Murray against Booker. Outside Murray. Fires away from way outside. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them
into it. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's full in its center. And for Portland, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 2-guard spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Sharp, and it's good, 2 points.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Now here's Booker, defense right on him. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. And now Portland on the break. Here's Kamare. Misses the 3. Here's Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Dunn. Back to Booker. Outside for Durant. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and it's done, penetrating. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Now, here's Grant. Connects from three-point range.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Booker. He's tightly guarded. Outside, KD. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
He hits the second from the line. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ayton a screen on Booker. To the paint. Crafty move. Right wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
During our talk, I asked the coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. Now, no one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And that one's good, Ayton.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Avdia. Scoreless thus far. Avdia against Dunn. Pass to Booker, beyond the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
3.
That's Booker's specialty. So good at rising up, connecting off the catch.
Here's Avdia. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Suns leading. They get a hand on it. Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
The slam from KD, just getting to the rim for an easy one.
Here's Sharp. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. Now Kevin Durant. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Clock at 6. Booker against Grant. A drive by Booker.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Grant sets a screen for Sharp. With the floater. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Grant's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Trailblazers. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Sharp. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's all tied in Portland. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
On the court for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Bull in at the 5.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Sharp, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Avdia. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 3. Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now, here's Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Here's Dunn. He doesn't hit that one. Avdia with a defensive effort. Grant with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Grant sets a screen for Sharp. Kicks it out to Grant. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Avdia gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Booker outside. Pass to Bull. Back to Booker. Here's Bull. Lays it up and banks it in. Bull's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Ayton a screen on Katie. Sharp the pass to Ayton. Avdia on the wing. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Deep 2 from Feibel. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal.
That one is on Bull.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Durant with it. Now Avdia defending. Pass to Booker. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Avdia against Dunn. Here's Bull. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 6. Now, here's Avdia. Grant sets a screen for Avdia. Shoots the 3. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 9.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Durant kicks the ball. Durant against Grant. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Dunn dishes to Durant. Bull a screen on Grant. Katie against Grant. Durant the pass to Bull. And again, it's the Suns missing. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers enjoying a 12. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Walker. Henderson out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Allen, that's good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Walker with his screen for Henderson. From downtown, Walker's shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Jones kicks to Allen. Jones in the post. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the Suns pick up 2. Thibault, the pass to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. And here is Allen. O'Neal wide open. And the three ball is good. O'Neal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Suns trail by 9. And stolen by Simon. They get it again. Williams. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Now here's Allen. Back to Richards. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. Jones against Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Boy, Simon's athleticism, so quick off the floor.
Suns trail by 12.
2 minutes.
Lee passes to Richards. Back to Lee. There's a good screen to the middle. And that one's good. Richards got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Kamare misses. Suns have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Jones, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams, a screen on Jones. The shot's good from Simon.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simon's looking really comfortable in the set there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Suns trail by 11. And it's Allen slamming it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now here's Jones. Here's O'Neal. And the layup is good. O'Neal's got 7 points in the game.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And it's good.
There will be 2 minutes to review the plays.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Trailblazers lead by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Nick Richards out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Jones. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Avdia kicks to Thibault. Another shot, pass to Sharp. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Booker looking around. To the right side. Bol finds Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Bol. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Portland ball.
Portland leading by 9. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Thibault for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And stolen by Thibault. Ayton, the pass to Thibault. Back to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Avdia. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 12. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. Outside Beal. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Grant finds Sharp. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. With the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Outside, Katie. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Get the right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Durant for 3. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Sharp with a screen on Beal. Fires the 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Done. Count that bucket.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Avdia against Beal. Pass to Thibault. Five on the clock. Back to Avdia. Here's Ayton. Avdia finds Ayton. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight. And that was the edge they needed.
Here's Sharp. And he dunks it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And it's Durant missing. Goal against Avdia. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one is on Bull.
Team foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one.
Line for Portland. Denny Avdia taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Avdia. Now here's Durant. From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
19 seconds left in the game. Outside, Avdia. From deep three-point territory. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed
Welcome, everyone, and checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Murray, and it's Messi in at the center spot. And for Portland, inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Sharp out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show what they can do down low.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Portland now. Here's Avdia. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Sharp passes to Ayton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And here's Murray. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Thybulle. Grant finds Thybulle. About a minute played here so far in the first. Offensive board. Outside for Grant. Ayton with a screen. Outside Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Tries again. Avdia left side. And here's Thybulle. Gets another look. Williamson comes with a double team. Avdia from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharp, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Pass to Sharp. And a two-handed jam!
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Thybulle against Murray. Shot to stop the run. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
And Allie, thanks.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Right side Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the 3 off target. Portland leading by 7. Outside Sharp. Avdia outside. Ayton, the screen on Murray. Avdia from outside. The Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:33 left to play in the first. Now the Pelicans in transition. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You won't catch Murray short on hustle. If he's got a chance to outrun the defense on the break, he'll take it.
Avdia outside. Outside Sharp. Ayton, the screen on Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High arcing shot. And the play by Sharp as he finishes it off for 2. Sharp's got 6.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Murray passes to Jones. Outside Murray. And the layup is good.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
Avdia, screen on Jones. Avdia outside. Pass to Aiden. Back to Avdia. The rebound by Murray.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Jones from outside, and he can't get that one. Nice D from Avdia. Now here's Sharp. Grant with a screen on Murray. Back to Grant. Aiden inside. Buried from outside.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
They are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So for New Orleans right now, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. Avdia, it's deflected. And they're pushing it up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Murray against Sharp. Murray, no good. Portland leading to the paint. Now the Blazers moving it up. Grant's shot is off.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Second team foul.
Williamson with a screen on Sharp. Down low. Pass to Messi. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
The 3 from Ayton. Drops in the 3. Ayton's got 5 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
There's a screen. Murray from outside. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pass to Messi. Stolen by Ayton. And stolen by Murray. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels. Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Sharp a screen on Murray. Avdia passes to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. The shot from 20 feet out. Here's Ayton. Outside for Grant. Avdia, screen on Williamson. Grant, the pass to Avdia. Here's Ayton. Back to Avdia. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Good.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Murray scanning the floor. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
It's Avdia on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Murray. Avdia from outside. Misi grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
Ayton passes to Graham. Sharp up top. 10 points for him. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Grant. Now the Pelicans in transition. Avdia pulls it in. They're running. Thibault, that's good. Thibault's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
New Orleans ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's McCollum. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for New Orleans. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him wrapping up the assists.
We've got Walker, Henderson out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, out of a cannon, McCollum left a vapor trail. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Henderson for three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
And there's the screen. Fires the three. He buries it from three. And the Pelicans lead by one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The kick out to Walker. 5 on the clock. Simons passes to Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Back to McCollum. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Williams, a screen on Brown. The drive by Simons. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. McCollum. Takes a three. Portland with a rebound. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Simons passes to Williams. Here's Kamari. Williams in the post. Walker with it. McCollum covering. Top of the key. Kept alive. Williams. Oh, got a piece of it. Simons finds Henderson. Here's McCollum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron, but let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses, and even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. The layup off target. The Pelicans trail. Here's Olynyk. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Walker, a screen on Brown. Here's Simons. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And that one is hammered home.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Here's McCollum driving in. Some solid defense from Williams. And Williams has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Walker. Here's Williams, guarded by Olynyk. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
And it's Simons missing. Pelicans trail by 4. McCollum with it. Three-pointer. No good.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Walker, a screen on Brown. Here's Simons. He takes it in. Pass to Kamari. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Can't get it to drop. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Portland ahead, leading by 4. And time for a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thanks for that, Allie. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the 5, down low.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
From 17, here's Williamson, outside Jones. Here's the pick. Pass to Messi. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
First personal foul. First team.
And that one misses. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Impeccable timing from the towering big man. Aiden is someone you must box out, or this is what happens.
Murray against Thibault. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
Here's Sharp. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not. Look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls. Well, Stan, he was a five-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Come get it, come get it.
Stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant against Williamson. And the shot goes down. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Yeah, a tremendous athlete. Grant excels on the fast break.
Williamson with a screen on Thibault. Pass to Messi. Back to Murray. 4-3. Optia pulls it in. Trailblazers lead by 6. Outside Sharp. Optia outside. Ayton with a screen. Back to Sharp.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Here's Sharp. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the Pelicans making a change here. That free throw good from Sharp. Pelicans trail by 7. Outside Murray. Pass to Jones. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. A minute 22 left in the 4th. Here's Sharp. Grant outside. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Oh, like a freight train. Zion Williamson up the floor.
This is the guy Williamson wants to be for his team. The player they can count on in the clutch moments.
Sharp off the outside. The drive. Pass to Ayton. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Inside. Here's Williamson. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ayton passes to Thibault. Back to Ayton. Williamson against Grant. And it's good.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Off target. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but